In a little town, there is a little shop. A shop run by two sisters, Kat and Liz. Kat and Liz, like the rest of the world, have accepted that 2020 has been a load of old pollocks. Yes, it's a sticky situation. You could say this is the worst-case scenario. People have been denied the right to annoy their families and friends with a good old dad joke, some woeful wordplay, or even a pitiful pun. But Kat and Liz believe they have found the antidote. Antidote. Introducing the PUNdemic range of greetings cards, a collection of 8 designs, each with 4 illustrations challenging you to guess the film or guess the celebrity. Here's Liz to tell you more.
It's a lift and reveal style card. We decided this was best because it means that you can play the game with your friends and family, because part of the joy of puns is watching other people's reaction to them too. So that's the front of the card, and then on the back of the card we've got a little bit about the story behind the design, but also clues in case you're struggling to get the front of the card. And then on the inside of the card we've got a beautiful frame so that your message is perfectly pictured. And then we have the thing that makes this card a little bit different. So normally with a lift and reveal style card you'd use glue and stick the front of the card together. But we've created this interlocking system, which means that the card opens out into the full threefold, and there's all sorts of top secret puns and goodies in there. So it really comes together to create something that's totally unique.
Here's Kat to tell you how the idea came about.
Back at the beginning of lockdown, when everybody was doing Zoom quizzes, our family did a Zoom quiz and I had not prepared my round, so I did what I normally do, which is just doodle some puns. And then it went really well with the family, so I did it again in another quiz, and then I did it again, but I did it with ink and watercolour and made it all proper, and we put it out on our social media, and it really took off, and people were playing it with their housemates and their families, and we were getting lots of really fun reactions, and that's how the game began.
Evil but brilliant. OMG, I think I got all of them. And proper lolled every time too. Brilliant. Heart emoji. Fire emoji. I read guess the film Titties. I don't think this game is for my brain today.
Not everybody has social media, and in 2020 I don't think social media is enough. I think we want to get this game to people who aren't on Instagram, to older members of your family who you might not be able to see for obvious reasons, and also have something tangible which carries, a personal note as well, lots of extra silliness that Catherine's added, and a game that can be reused or shown to other people. We've been in business for 5 years now. We've sold somewhere in the region of 1 million greetings cards, and we really believe in them. People's reactions to our puns are still our favourite part of the business. We took the Guess the Pun game out onto the street so that you can see these for yourself.
Oh dear.
Yeah! Oh, wow.
Why has the cage got no underwear on?
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know that was a film. Shame on you guys.
Yeah.
It's unlike any other card on the market. This is a totally custom net. It's a threefold card. It's got a special interlocking system as well as having these lifter flaps. And that means that there isn't a die that exists out there, so we have to pay to get a custom die made so that we can produce the cards, and we also have to pay to get a custom envelope die so that we can get envelopes made to fit the cards. And then we also need to fund our first litho run of the cards. Because of their size, they don't work on a digital press, so the initial costs are quite high. The card itself is printed using vegetable-based inks onto a 100% recycled and recyclable board. We use a craft recycled envelope, and we've also, in this Kickstarter run, we're funding production of eco bands, which are paper alternatives to the plastic cellophane bags that you'd normally put cards in, and that's for any trade orders that we take for sale into retail.
So, if you do decide to contribute to this exciting development of a small family business delivering big silly puns, we say a huge thank you.
That's terrible. That is terrible.
Brilliantly terrible.
No, that's terrible.